Hello everyone, how's it going? I hope you all are doing amazing. If you're new here, hello, welcome to my channel. I'm the Intuitive Rose, nice to meet you. If you're not new here, hello and welcome back. I'm so happy you joined me again today. So today, y'all, we're going to do another pick a card reading on this topic. So feel free to choose between pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. All right. And if you feel drawn to, feel free to choose more than one. That's again only if you feel drawn to. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Let's begin. All right. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading, pile number 1. So let's see, how have you changed in people's eyes? All right, do keep in mind that this reading will have 2 parts to it. The first part is the part that you're listening to now, and then the second part will be available on Patreon. All right, for some reason I'm thinking of clovers. All right, like green leaves. Okay. Some of you may have actually been able to start a new life. Okay, you could have recently changed careers. You could have graduated someplace. You could have gotten a certificate, something like this here. You could have moved, transferred. I see this here. This is how you have changed. Like there's an actual physical change to your life. All right, to your circumstances. We have 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords. It says we all get a bit carried away with our worries sometimes. All right, so some of you guys, hold on, before I say, let me confirm the Fool. Okay, so some of you guys, how you have changed in people's eyes is that you may find yourself to be a little nervous about doing something, and this is not like you. Some of you guys, there could be something that you're in need of doing, but you're hesitating, and again, this is not like you. We have the Fool card here. So yeah, this is new. This is news to people. Because normally you are someone that will, go where you need to go or do what you need to do, say what you need to say. But there's a message here about hesitancy, okay? Like you're hesitating more than you are taking action. All right, something is being prolonged and this is important. Something is important to do. Something is important to talk about or file. It can even be something about filing. Okay, like a deadline. You may have a deadline, or some of you may also be just nervous about the reaction that you will get from this person or the response, something like this here. The Justice card tells me that whatever you have been needing to do is something that needs to be done. Okay, some of you, this may include laws, all right, going to the court. This could be filing something. It could even be a complaint, all right, something that people may not be aware of. It's like, yeah, there's no need to suffer in silence is what this 9 of Swords is saying. And it's possible that you are the only one that can say something. Maybe, you're the only one that's seen something. You're the only one that knows something. You're the only one that's bothered by something. I don't know. Yeah, take it how it may resonate, but I sense there's something that you have to do, but you're hesitating and people are just kind of shocked by this. That's all. That's all I'm getting. There could be a sense where people are trying to urge you, like, hey, do this, get this done. Make sure you do this, make sure you say that, but you're like, stalling. We got 7 of Cups here. Okay, so I'm also noticing before you can get something done, you have to do something first. Your life could just be very, like scheduled based, okay? You don't have much of a strict routine, but there's definitely some sort of schedule that you keep up with. Okay, and this is how you have changed in people's eyes because maybe, you're realizing, all right, I do need to add more discipline, add more structure in order to maintain this, in order to see some sort of growth. Okay, for some of you, this could even be getting in the gym. Like you're talking about it, but you're not acting on it. Or this could be changing up some sort of habit. Okay, like I want to do this, I want to achieve this, but again, it's just right now like talking stage. Okay, so it's like less action for some reason. That's what I'm picking up on. It's not like you to just talk about it and not act on it. Okay, so people may honestly be just a little concerned here too. Okay, and for some of you, this could really be a sense where you're in a new environment. Okay, like you have a new boss, or you have a new neighbor. Okay, it's like you don't want to be that one. And I see this here. You don't want to be that one to start drama. You don't want to be the one to start a ruse. But it's like the justice is telling me that this is an important matter, or this is something that is in need of being done. Okay, how you have changing people's eyes is that you're right now you're just sitting and waiting. Okay, you may also be wanting to tell someone about themselves. Okay, I even see this here, the Seven of Cups. Like, there's a lot of things that you can say about this person. There's a lot of things that you have that are receipts, or this can even be maybe people. Oh, wow. All right, so if any of you guys are trying to say, like, make a complaint against a boss, there are other people who either have done so or want to, but maybe they're doing the same thing, stalling, waiting. So you might actually be the first one to do something, or the only one to say something. Take it how it may resonate. Yeah, 555. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. Oh my gosh. Literally, the Hermit card. All right, some of you, people are just kind of surprised how hermit you have gone, like quiet. Okay, you could be someone that's very outspoken. Like you normally, are quick to talk. You're quick to call, or quick to, just be out there. But for some reason, you've been a lot more inward lately. Okay, so yeah, there could just be a little concern here. I don't know if someone's afraid of something too. I sense being afraid or just hesitant. Okay, take it how it may resonate. But yeah, this is how you have changing people's eyes. People are noticing a change in your behavior, and they feel like it could be due to a new change that has happened in your life. Okay, definitely less talking to, less hanging out. That could even be another thing. Like you're staying in more. Okay, you're eating more. Oh, the Seven of Cups can even be like you're cooking in more too, because the Seven of Cups, it shows this woman in her pantry. She's looking at all these different cups. So right now you are keeping yourself inside more, but I sense there's a need to get yourself out there, or get yourself ready to speak about something. Get ready to, take action on something. Okay, it's like too much stalling going on here. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna jump to part number 2 of your reading. So if this is resonating with you, part number 1, come on over to Patreon. Okay, all right, so if you chose part number 2, this is your reading, part number 2. So let's see, how have you changed in people's eyes? All right, do keep in mind that this reading will have 2 parts to it. The first part is the part that you're listening to now, and then the second part will be available on Patreon. All right, so there's a message about refurbished. All right, some of you guys, you may be thinking of getting something that is used. Okay, maybe this is something that you would have never resorted to, but it's like now it's like, all right, well, if it looks brand new, it won't hurt, right? 7 of Cups, 4 of Wands. You could be thinking of changing something up when it comes towards your home, your space. Okay, for some of you, this can even be a work environment. I see someone. Wait, I actually see with the 4 of Wands, it's like celebration. Okay, so some of you guys, how you have changed in people's eyes is that you're not really sharing your celebrations with everyone. I see with this 4 of Wands, it's almost giving, only a few people. And then the 7 of Cups just confirms, only a few people get this invite. Only a few people get to know what's going on in my life. And yeah, for some of you, you may be that long lost family member, like all jokes aside. Okay, you're that distant family member. You're that distant cousin, that distant aunt. It's giving this here. Like there's only a few people that get to hang out with you. I pick up on you actually being very selective. Like this is you doing this. Like you are choosing who gets to have access to your home. Who gets to have access to your business information, your new number, your new address, okay? Yeah, your email, your info. I see this. I see a lot of doors being closed, and this has to do with family. This has to do with connections, like ex connections. All right, some of you may actually be on the verge of getting new everything. And I mentioned a little bit of that in pile number 1. Okay, so right now there's this sense of you being in hermit, but not all the way. It's just only when it comes towards certain things. And I feel like you are trying to protect something. You are only sharing news with people that were there for you, that were supporting you. I see a lot of celebrations though in your life. So for some of you, this can even be what's going on. How you have changed is that you're having a lot more things to celebrate. This can even be a lot of success. 4 Wands could also talk about that stability, reaching stability. All right, stable grounds. Okay, whether this is mentally, whether this is physically, emotionally, financially, you got yourself on better grounds now. And I see a lot of rewards, and this is like more rewards than you expected to be here or to be given to you. And how you have changed in people's eyes is how you are accepting these rewards, how you're accepting these blessings. It's like you're keeping them private, you're keeping them hidden. Not everybody knows, that you have this successful business on the side. Not everybody gets to know that, you actually moved here. Okay, not everyone gets to know that you're engaged, you're married, you're in a connection, or, you're happily single. Take it how it may resonate. There's really this energy of you keeping something so private to the point people really don't even know what's going on. And this is not like you. Okay? Yeah, people may also want to know what's going on, but you're like, well, you didn't help me, or you weren't my family. You didn't treat me like family. So it's almost like the outcast is doing the outcasting now. Literally. You were shunned from a certain group. Now you're doing the shunning. So it's like these people are not able to just come into your life like this anymore. And maybe you were so quick to welcome. You were so quick to open up the door. You were so quick to share all the deets, call everyone and spill all the beans. But it's like, no, it's really given zipper. Like the lips is sealed. You're not sharing much, but people can see some of it. Again, the 4 Wands is celebrations. So even during the holiday times, that could even be another thing. How you have changed is like you didn't really contact everyone. Okay, you were with your spouse, during this Christmas, or maybe you decided to be with your mom's family this Christmas. I'm just listing examples, y'all. Something switched during the holidays. All right, there's a lot of fire energy here too. And I actually did make a post about fire signs. And that was one of the messages that came up. That something happened during Christmas that has you looking at someone differently. For another group of you, this may be vice versa. This may be a fire sign looking at you differently because of this. All right. So someone is starting to realize like where you want to stay. Where your family is, or where you see family as. Yeah, take it how it may resonate, but you definitely have some family members that are like, whoa, where's pile number 2? We got 10 of Swords, and there's this energy too, like they deserve this. Because it's, I don't know, like word for word, y'all. Y'all know I love quoting a post. But I remember seeing this post, and it was something about like inner child and stuff. And it's like, when your child grows up to an adult, it will show what kind of parent you were to them when they are in need, So, for example, say you are in need of, I don't know, just someone to talk to. If your parent was there for you during those rough times, then you can call your parent. But if they weren't, you're not calling your parent. You're calling someone else who was there for you. This could be friends that are like family, or a stepmom, a stepdad. Take how may resonate. People that were showing up for you the way you wanted your family, the way you wanted your blood family, the way you wanted your parents, your biological parents to show up for you. And this is what this is reminding me of. So how you have changed in people's eyes, people are starting to see like you're not calling them. It's not dad no more. It's not mom no more. Okay. It's really giving this, and it's making them reflect. It's making them think. And for some of you, it does feel like they see you as outcasting them. Like you're not important. You're not relevant. And it's really showing them how they made you feel. Okay. And that's what all this celebrations is. It's like, whoa, you're not invited to the party. Like pile number 2's throwing parties and they're not inviting everyone. This is not like you. Okay. Yeah. And I really feel like you guys are sitting at a different table, and this table is not blood. Like this is people like strangers. You know how they say the strangers online are sometimes the closest thing you have to family. So it's possible it's this, or, friends that have become your family, people that have become your parents. Take how may resonate. But this is how you have changed in people's eyes. You are winning a lot. There's a lot of success around you, but it's like only if you get to know the full deets, only if you get to even hear the story, only if you get to be invited to VIP. Your energy is very VIP, part number 2. Okay, so we're going to jump to part number 2 of your reading. So if this is resonating with you, come on over to Patreon, okay? All right, so if you chose part number 3, this is your reading, part number 3. So let's see, how have you changed in people's eyes, okay? Do keep in mind that this reading will have 2 parts to it. The first part is the part that you're listening to now, and then the second part will be available on Patreon. All right, so we have 3 of Cups and then the Knight of Pentacles. All right, there's this sense of people feeling like they need to beg you to hang out, or beg you to get your attention. Okay, I don't know, something like this here, the 3 of Cups. People may want to be around you, come over. They want you to come over. They want to talk to you, but they feel like you may be focused on other things. The Knight of Pentacles. Some of you may be trying to budget. You may be trying to save. So it's like, all right, I can't keep going out for a drink. I can't keep going out for tea, Yeah, so people are starting to realize like they can't really, they can't expect you to come out every time now with them. Something has changed. Some of you, maybe you just given birth. You're a mom now. You're a dad now. All right, you got other forms of responsibilities that you have to take care of. How you have changed is that you have a new bill, okay? Something like this here. The Knight of Pentacles is like, all right, money needs to go here now, okay? So I got to take away that getting my nails done, splurge, or just going shopping any time of the month, all right? It's something like this here. You are trying to be more smart with your planning, and this is what people are seeing, okay? Someone here definitely retired from something. This can actually be really retiring, or this could just be in a sense where it's like, oh, you don't do this no more. You used to do this, you used to do that. Now it's like, nah, I'm chilling. I'm sitting back now. Okay. Yeah. How you have changed people's eyes is maybe you stop smoking, you stop indulging, you stop some sort of indulgence. It may even be a drink, because I did give that example. And the 3 of Cups shows 3 ladies drinking coffee. So for some of you, this may be in a sense where, you're not drinking no more. Or for another group of you, you're not drinking straight no more. Okay. Yeah. It's like, all right, I got to add a little something to help this burn. Okay. Yeah. You're not taking shots all the way. King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. I really do see you guys are trying to get more focused on something like serious, like heavily serious. I feel like you are definitely trying to be more independent and more responsible. Maybe you're not trying to depend on someone no more. Okay, it's like, all right, I want to learn how to be able to do this by myself. Or I want to show my family, my parents, that I can do this by myself. So I do feel like you are doing that. You are proving something here. The King of Pentacles, I do feel like you are working on savings, some of you are being able to add more to your savings. And with that comes with more flexibility. Okay, definitely more flexibility, but it's like, okay, I don't want to just rush and spend. I want to save this for right now. I want to save this money this year. Okay, I want to add more money to my bank. Okay, so right now it's like money moves right now. Money goes. All right, money's on the mind. All right, this is how you have changed people's eyes. People don't see you struggling, but they definitely see you restricting yourself a bit. All right, I don't get it's too much. It's more so with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Some of you guys, you may be in a connection now. So it's like, okay, I gotta share my resources with my spouse, or, you know, you're talking to someone. So it's like money is kind of being shared between you two, or you're needing to set an example maybe for your child. Like, I want my child to see, you know, what it takes to, you know, accomplish this, what it takes to have a home, you know, like how to pay your bills. I feel like you guys are definitely in this role of being taught money, finances, and you're also doing the teaching as well. I see this here, the Three of Cups. Maybe this can even be a sense where you changing people's eyes, because people are starting to realize like, oh, whoa, pot number 3, they saying something that I could be taking notes from. Like, oh, that's how you got that? Let me start budgeting. Let me start saving. You really have people seeing you as a teacher. Okay, I see you guys are learning and teaching at the same time. Yeah, this may even be a sense where you're in school, but you're a teacher, you know? This could really be that kind of sense. Like you are training, but you're also learning from the person you're training, you know? Like, yeah, and I love this. This is telling me that you're not afraid to be in either role. And you're also not ashamed to be in either role. Whether you have to learn a thing or two from your child, okay? It's like, I see you being very open to it. And this is how you have changed people's eyes. People realize like you actually are very mature. You're very open-minded. And you also are well-structured. And they feel like this is what has been granting you more stability in your life. And they're wanting to take notes from you. They're wanting to ask you a couple questions. Okay. I see this here. You're definitely not splurging the way you used to. You could even be staying in more, or you're cooking more, you know, not eating out that much. This could even be a sense you're not door dashing. Okay. It's like, all right, get rid of them apps. Maybe that's another thing. You're deleting some apps. Okay. It doesn't even have to be food apps. Maybe it's dating apps. Okay. Some of you guys, I see you also wanting to commit to someone. You're wanting loyalty. You're wanting partnership, companionship. Maybe this is something that you didn't want before, but it's like now, all right, a couple years is going by now. We just getting older, right? So it's like, okay, I may want a partner. Yeah, I may want love. I may want this now. Okay. So yeah, this is how you have changed. You're going from partying to staying in more, or, you know, going out on dates to just talking to one person. Something's getting serious. Okay. Something's getting serious. Okay. I kind of wanted to joke around, say something's getting serial, but no, this is serious. This is some serious energy. So yeah, we're going to jump to part number 2 of your reading, part number 3. So if this is resonating with you, come on over to Patreon. Okay.